This will be the last episode I record before I go to bed in this midnight release. I still have to process the videos and that kind of stuff. So it's like 1:41 a.m. So I'll go to bed by like, I don't know, around 2:30 a.m. as I process the videos and all that. And start uploading them. What do we have here? Should we take out the bow? I think so. I think the bow would be a good one. And see, like the bow, like the quality of the animation and just looks good. Are they enemies though? You don't know. You never know. Hello? Oh, yes they are. You're gonna be ranged. Alright. Here we go. Flames! Sparks! Ooh. Ah. That's very satisfying. Pull out 2 spells. Yes. Boop. There we go. I don't want to be over encumbered, so I won't take everything. I think I handled myself pretty well. Sit in the chair. La 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 la. Alright. Coin purse. Oh, there we go. Behind us. Always check behind you. You never know. Hey? I can already feel the overpoweredness. People screaming, "Overpowered! Stop being so overpowered! Titan! What are you doing?" But I'm just gonna say that's what I do. And you know, I've always thought of magic as overpowered because it's fucking magic, you know? It's you're creating things out of nothing. You're making sparks fly out of your fingertips, flames shoot out of your palms. Like, if that's not overpowered, then you know what is? Now, if it was like, you know, like you snapped your fingers and a bonfire was created or something like that, you know? Not a bonfire, but you sparked a bonfire. Or just a little campfire, whatever. You know, that wouldn't be overpowered, but once you start getting into grander scale, you know, it becomes people. Come at me. Oh, he is vicious. It'll be so much easier to rob when you're dead. No, you don't. Ha ha ha. Ow. That hurt. Nice. Hunbo. I think we're doing pretty well. But the landscapes just look superb. Superbly well done. Like you can feel the grand scale. Now let's go over here, and I'll give you guys a little snapshot photo availability. There we go. Riverwood at the bottom of the valley. Then we have the misty. Oh, there's a dragon. Oh my. Dragons are dynamic creatures in this game, so they do whatever the hell they want to do, you might say. They don't care for you and your little shenanigans. They're just gonna do their own business. Oh, people over there. Da 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 da. What's a skeever? Really? No! Just die! Can't switch weapons. Basin. What are these rat dog creatures? I don't remember them from anywhere. Firewood. Woodcutter axe. There we go. Scroll of Dread Zombie. Oh, so it's not a book. You don't learn anything. Alright, I gotcha. Isn't that just lovely? Burial urn. I was about to say urine, but that wouldn't be right. I know there's nothing up here. Just checking. Oh. Dusty. Linen wrap. Oh, it's empty. Stamina potion. Linen wrap. Hmm. Oh, wow. Alright. Pulling out all the stops. Ah! Whew. Tough. Tough guy. Hmm. What's this? Kinda... Hmm. Oh, whoa! Oh my. Maybe I can get some kinda... No. I can get linen wraps. I was about to say if I could get some kind of clues to the puzzle, but I guess not. Activate. Oh, alright. So, is it snake, fish? I guess it is. Yep, there we go. Easy puzzle. Soul gem. Door's always nice. Thief. Wow. If the reader has not yet had the pleasure of reading the first volume in this series of the life of Eslav Errol, Beggar, he should close this book immediately, for I shan't recap. I will tell you this much, gentle reader. When we last saw Eslav, he was a boy, an orphan, a failed beggar, running through the wild winter woods of Skyrim. Away from his home of Erelgard, he continued running, stopping here and there for many more years until he was a young man. Eslav discovered that among the ways of getting food, asking for it was the most troublesome. Far easier was it finding in it the wilderness, or taking it from the unguarded market stalls. The only thing worse than begging to get food was begging for the opportunity to work for the money to buy it. That seemed needlessly complicated. No, as far as Eslav was concerned, he was best off being a scavenger, a beggar, a thief. He committed his first act of thievery shortly after leaving Erelgard, while in the southern woods of Tambuka, in the rugged land near Mount Jensen, just east of the village of Horbeld. Horbeld? Beld? We'll go with it. Eslav was starving, having not eaten anything but rather scrawny raw squirrel in 4 days, and he smelled meat cooking and then found the smoke. A band of minstrel bards was making camp. He watched them from the bushes as they cooked and joked and flirted and sang. He could have asked them for some food, but so many others had refused him before. Instead, he rushed out, grabbed a piece of meat from the fire, and wincing from the burns, scrambled up to the nearest tree to devour it, while the bards stood under him and laughed. "What is your next move, thief?" giggled a fair, red-headed woman who was covered with tattoos. "How do you intend to disappear without us catching and punishing you?" As the hunger subsided, Eslav realized she was right. The only way to get out of the tree without falling in their midst was to take the branch down to where it hung over a creek. It was a drop over a cliff of 50 feet. That seemed like the wisest strategy, so Eslav began crawling in that direction. You do know how to fall, boy, called a young Khajiit, but a few years older. But a few years older than Eslav, thin but muscular, graceful in his slightest movements. If you don't, you should just climb down here and take what's coming to you. It's idiotic to break your neck when we just give you some bruises and send you on your way. Of course, I know how to fail. Of course I know how to fall. Not fail. Eslav called back, but he didn't. He just thought the trick of falling was to have nothing underneath you and let nature take its course. But 50 feet up, when you're looking down, is enough to give anyone pause. I'm sorry to doubt your abilities, Master Thief, called the Khajiit, grinning. Obviously you know how to fall feet first with your body straight, but loose to avoid cracking like an egg. It seems you're destined to escape us. Eslav wisely followed the Khajiit's hints and leapt into the river, falling without much grace but without hurting himself. In the years that followed, he had to make several more drops from even greater heights, usually after a theft, sometimes without water beneath him, and he improved the basic technique. When he arrived in the western town of Jalenheim on the morning of his 21st birthday, it didn't take him long to find out who was the richest person most deserving of being burgled. An impregnable palace in a park near the center of the town was owned by a mysterious young man named Swabud. Swabud? Eslav wasted no time in finding the palace and watching it. A fortified palace, he had come to learn, was like a person with quirks and habits beneath its hard shell. It was not an old place. Evidently whatever money this Swabud had come into was fairly recent. It was regularly patrolled by guards, implying that the rich man was fearful of being burgled, with a good reason. The most distinctive feature of the palace was its tower, rising 100 feet above the stone walls, doubtless giving the occupant a good defensive view. Eslav guessed that if Swabud was as paranoid as he guessed him to be, the tower would also provide a view of the palace storehouse. The rich man would want to keep an eye on his fortune. That meant that the loot couldn't be directly beneath the tower, but somewhere in the courtyard within the walls. The light in the tower shone all night long, so Eslav boldly decided that the best time to burgle was at the light of day, when Swabud must sleep. That would be the time the guards would least expect a thief to pounce. And so, when the noon sun was shining over the palace, Eslav quickly scaled the wall near the front gate and waited, hidden in the crenellations. The interior courtyard was plain and desolate, with a few places to hide, but he saw that there were two wells. One of the guards... Oh my, this is going on for quite a bit, isn't it? Well, I've started, might as well finish. One of the guards used from the first time to draw up water and slake their thirst, but Eslav noticed that the guards would pass by the other well, never using it. He waited until the guards were distracted, just for a second, by the arrival of a merchant in a wagon, bearing goods for the palace. While they were searching his wagon, Eslav leapt, elegantly feet first, from the wall into the well. It was not a particularly soft landing, for, as Eslav had guessed, the well was not full of water, but gold. Still, he knew how to roll after a fall, and he didn't hurt himself. In the dank subterranean storehouse, he stuffed his pockets with gold, and was about to go to the door which he assumed led to the tower when he noticed a gem the size of an apple, worth more than all the gold that was left. Eslav found a room for it down his pants. The door did indeed lead to the tower, and Eslav followed its curving stairwell up, walking quietly but quickly. At the top, he found a master at the palace private quarters, ornate and cold, with invaluable artwork and decorative swords and shields on the walls. Eslav assumed the snoring lump under the sheets was Soybud, but he didn't investigate too closely. He crept to the windows and looked out. It was going to be difficult to fall for certes. He needed to jump past the tower and had left under a tree. Eslaf was about to leap when the occupant of the room woke up with a start, yelling, "My gem!" Eslaf and stared at him for a second, wide-eyed. They looked alike, not surprising since they were brothers. Eslav Errol's story is continued in the book Warrior. I am sorry about that. Ugh, my. Alright, well, anyways. I'm still coughing quite a bit. I'll try to... Oh, shit. Bastard. That's satisfying. Nope. But, you know, I haven't been feeling too well, the last week and a half, so, I hope you'll understand that, I do try my best to, you know, make it all good and stuff. Hello? Take that! We'll, nom on some food here. Oh, yes, potion. That's right. Potion. That's right. Potion, potion, potion. Ah! That was a big one, wasn't it? Spider egg. Shh. I'm looting. Can you not see this? Websack.
Help me out of here.
Huh.
You did it. You killed it. Now cut me down before anything else shows up.
Ah, damn it. Where's the golden claw?
I know how it works. The claw, the markings, the door in the Hall of Stories. I know how they all fit together. Help me down and I'll show you. You won't believe the power the Nords have hidden there.
Hand it over first.
Does it look like I can move? You have to cut me down first. It's getting loose. I can feel it. You fool. Why should I share the treasure with anyone?
Why? Just why? I'll take all this. Oh wow, my carry capacity is great. Nice. Book. His journal. My fingers are trembling. The golden claw is finally in my hands, and with it, the power of the ancient Nordic heroes. That fool Luke and Valerius had no idea that his favorite store decoration was actually the key to the Bleak Falls Barrow. Now I just need to get to the Hall of Stories and unlock the door. The legend says there is a test that the Nords put in place to keep the unworthy away, but that when you have the golden claw, the solution is in the palm of your hands. I did actually spot how do you zoom in on stuff. Is that a weapon? No, it's not. Of course it's not. No. It's in keys. No. Misc. All? Yeah, I did, how can you... Oh, there you go. Oh, you can see there's, oh, there we go. The bear, butterfly, owl. Alright. And the dead come back to life to haunt me. A drog. Whoa. Bone meal. Ancient Nord sword. Oh, grab the iron shield too, actually. That sword does look cool. Let's, oh, yes it does. We got this. Oh, holy... I stepped on the trap. I wasn't looking. Do. Bastardo. Crensusal. Malefactorum dictatarus. That's besides the point. We're doing it crazy style. Yeah. Take it. Oh, magic. Magic? Yeah, I can't speak for too long before my throat starts acting up. It's, not nice when you're, when basically what you do is talk a lot, and then you suddenly just have to start coughing. Oh, that's actually an episode. So I'll cut it off here. And, thank you guys for watching. I hope you do understand that I am a little bit sick and won't judge me too harshly. Judge. So, you know, tune into the next.